Okay.
Steve, we knew Ebbsfleet were good. They're full time. They've got some great players. They certainly turned it on this afternoon, didn't they?
Yeah, baptism of fire, if you like. Worked on a lot of stuff Tuesday and Thursday. Didn't work today. 3-0 up, 4-0 up actually in half an hour. They come out all guns blazing. We knew they would. Could we cope with them? No, we couldn't. But I've got to watch the video back to see how easy we let them in for their goals. We had a game plan in terms of keeping them on the outside, keep them on the outside and keep ourselves on the outside when we had the ball. We at times kept it on the outside and had a few chances. They kept it on the inside and went against us and ended up getting their goal. So disappointed on that aspect. Positive to come out of it. Great having the fans back in. Great seeing them cheer the boys off even after that performance, and also getting a draw for the second half.
Yeah,
so we move forward with that, Jim. It's the first game. I said to the boys, no one likes losing any game. To lose in the manner we did in the first half hour wasn't us. But we just got to get on with it. There's not a lot we can do now.
Definitely. There was a period, wasn't there, in the second half, either side of our goal, where actually we got pretty even with them. They sort of, did they sit back or did we just keep the ball better? But that was quite encouraging.
I think they sat back. I'm going to give them credit for that. They sat back, but we also worked them, and we worked the areas where we wanted to, so wide. So where our goal come from was the wide area, crossing the box, shot, rebound. Didn't do it enough. Ricky down the outside in the first half, right at the end when he's had the shot, Kings tipped it over. So when we executed what we wanted to do, it seemed to work. Listen, 4-0 up, they got nothing to go for. They turn it on again. They're a full-time side. I think they're in 5-6 days a week.
That makes a huge difference.
It makes a difference with your patterns of play. It makes a difference with your fitness, and it showed today. They were far superior than us, and I don't like talking about budgets and stuff. They had 8 players out their squad today, left out their squad. I had Joe Turner on the bench that's only just come back from illness, and I was debating whether to put him on for 20 minutes because he hasn't done anything training. The only reason he came on was because Parky run himself into the ground. Otherwise, Tom Anthony was coming on. So it's one of those. There's no excuse to being 4-0 down in half an hour. But as I've said to the players, I'll always back them to the hill, and they're my players. It's our club, and the first half hour wasn't us. And we got our just rewards today, which was absolutely nothing from the game.
Probably whenever we come to play this lot, whether it's August, October, January, April, it would have always been a difficult game. I'm not saying it's a game you wouldn't care about trying to win. It's always going to be difficult.
Jim, I think there's a number of teams in this league that are on Ebbsfleet's level in terms of stature of the club. We, as a club, since the new board have come in, stuff like that, this is sort of stuff we need to aspire to be. And that comes from sponsorship, which we've done very well this pre-season. I'm going a bit off tangent from the game, but it comes from sponsorship, which we've done very well. We need more sponsorship, which means the playing budget can increase. With that, you can get more in your squad, and then give yourself problems to pick a team. 16 is
at the moment it's automatic.
16's okay. But when you start hitting the months where you're going to get injuries and suspensions, you're then looking at the kids that aren't ready just yet to make numbers. But that's where we're at. But like I said, coming in, these like the stand over the far side that we're looking at now, that's the sort of thing that the club are looking to try and get. The new pitch, if they can get that, to generate money to increase the budget. All stuff like so. Everything we're doing is work in progress off the pitch. I've got to get right on the pitch, and today we got it right in certain areas, and we got it completely wrong in others. And I take responsibility for that as well, because I set it up. Whether players take on board your instructions, that's another matter, and that's something else for me to deal with. But again, like I say, they gave all they could today. It wasn't good enough against a very good side, and they deserve their win.
So you've got a week's break. That's probably, under the circumstances, good in terms of, you've got 2 training sessions. I don't know, some players will want to get out there Tuesday evening and have a competitive game, get it out of the system, but perhaps it's better to have the week's break. And
possibly, Jim, we're only know by 4:45 after Bath next Saturday. I know a lot of players and a lot of managers like myself like to get back on the bike straight away, and players like to as well, because they don't want to dwell on stuff. And I've just said to them in there, said, you dwell on it all you like until I send them the video and they can have a look at it for themselves to see where and what went wrong. There's no point in screaming and shouting and throwing teacups, and there's no point in them arguing about it. There's certain things that we know as a management staff and players do, but let them see it for themselves, and then they can 100% be right or wrong in their decisions, what they're saying.
So, Bath City at Longmead next Saturday with fans. For that reason, it will be a tremendous occasion.
Will there be fans after the day?
Oh, yes.
Jim, they were fantastic.
I think
Jim, they were fantastic. That's tongue in cheek. They were fantastic today. Absolutely fantastic.